So let me lay it out for you. So in a few weeks, it'll be here before you know it. A special event is taking place at the Richard Stick Williams Dream Fields and Education Center, also known as the Stick. But I just wanted to read it out for you guys. The 7th annual Diversity in Baseball HBCU Showcase. A really great opportunity to highlight the high school players in our area and beyond that need that exposure, and also celebrate the legacies of historically black colleges and universities. Here on the program, you know these guys: Morris Madden, Tommy Viola, Naho Foundation, Carolina's Metro Reds. How are you guys doing?
Everything's good, Nick. Everything's good.
Oh man, with the gear on, Naho gear on, also Carolina's Metro Reds. This is a big deal, and I say this is a big deal. Everything you do is a big deal, but I'm thinking about the future of these high school kids who are looking to take the next step, who know, like, man, I have the game to play at the next level, and this is an opportunity to get that exposure.
Absolutely.
Can you talk about this event and what it means?
Yeah, it's more of it's an incentive to keep basically black kids playing baseball. We started this a few years ago, and the objective is to a lot of the HBCUs don't have the recruiting dollars to go out and recruit these players, and a lot of the players don't have the dollars to go out to all these camps. So we said, hey, let's make it affordable, have all the coaches come here in one setting, bring about the best talent we can bring about that could possibly go to a HBCU, and we'll make it happen here. So that's the gist behind the whole thing.
Does it feel like it's been 7 years? When I read 7 years,
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, we've been doing it
for
pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
And be honest with you, we've been very successful with these type camps and clinics, is because when a lot of people do them, you get 1 or 2 signed. We've been fortunate enough to get 20% of the kids signed that come through. So if we got 75 kids, 15 of them are going to get an opportunity.
What schools are going to be out there? I always shout out A&T because that's the school I grew up around.
A&T will be there. Yep. Russ College has always been there. Voorhees, Claflin, Benedict. A lot of the local, I won't say local, but areas, HBCUs will be there. We've got, we haven't been able to get Florida A&M yet, but they're on the verge of coming.
Okay.
So, we're working on getting those schools from the SWAC to start coming. So, usually whatever the schools in the SWAC does, that's what everybody else follows. So once we start getting them in there, it's going to be a bigger and better event.
From year 1 to year 7, again, this event is in a few weeks, August 5th, 6th. How has this program and how has this event grown from year 1 to now to 7?
We started out with like 5, maybe 6 schools being represented. On year 1, we're up to 20 plus schools now being represented.
Wow.
And those guys are calling us, asking us, when is the event? I want to make sure that we're there. We decided to change it up just a little bit, not just call it the HBCU Showcase, but it's called Diversity in Baseball Showcase, where we have some of the other area schools come in and look at some of the players as well.
Can we put the flyer back up, James? I just want to show. You see it right there on your screen. At home, you see it on your screen, but I want to point to Tommy and Morris. That guy right there on the right.
Yeah.
That's a handsome guy right there. He was pretty good at baseball, too.
Yeah.
Mookie Wilson will be there talking to the kids. 40 years, as Tommy mentioned to me earlier, 40 years since the Mets won the World Series. Man, it's been 40 years. Wow, okay.
Probably going to be another 40 years until they win another one.
Absolutely. Can you talk about Mookie Wilson? Why was it, or why is it important for a guy like this? I'm asking the obvious, but why is it important for him to be there, show face, talk to the kids, talk to the parents? He's a big deal.
Oh, absolutely. And, for me, growing up in New York as a Mets fan, I'm excited to see Mookie. I've met him before. And you're right. I mean, when you can, here's a guy that spent 12 years in the big leagues, came out of high school, signed a letter of intent to play for an HBCU, South Carolina State. Just a few days later, that school ended up not having a baseball program. So he went to 2 years of Spartanburg Methodist College, then went to the University of South Carolina, was a second-round pick of the Mets. As I said, spent 12 years in the big leagues, has a lot of great experiences that he went through, being in the College World Series in 1977, a second-round pick, and then, all those years in the big league. So I think his experiences, which he's going to be able to talk to the kids about, is going to be very impactful. This is not just on-field baseball. There's going to be stations. There'll be simulated games. There's a life skills portion of this. There's a lunch and learn on each of the days. So I think hearing from somebody like Mookie is going to be really impactful. And, when Morris and I were talking about it and we were thinking of names, Morris knows Mookie and his brother. So it worked out perfectly.
Yeah. Mookie's brother was my roommate in college. And I just happened to, Tommy brought it up. I knew he was a Mets fan. I said, hey, see what we can do. But Daniel Wilson is his name. And I called them up, and we've made some things happen. They also have a catering business, and they're going to be doing barbecue and other things for the event.
What does that mean to have a guy like Mookie Wilson there? Because, you have a million years of experience between the coaches, yourself there. But for kids, when you see the same people day in, day out, look, sometimes I hate to say it goes in one ear and out the other.
Right.
But when you bring somebody else in who's new, and just a fresh voice, what does that do for the kids there and those players?
Well, we're always trying to encourage our kids to continue to play baseball. And bringing someone in like that, who I'm just going to be transparent, someone that looks like you, has done it before, and is a World Series champion and played multiple years in the major leagues, and maybe they're thinking, well, why can't I do that? And then also Mookie, when he speaks, he's also going to speak about the other things on the backside of baseball, not just being a player. He's going to talk about all the other opportunities that's in baseball right now for kids of color.
Man, diversity in baseball. Y'all do incredible work. I always want to give you guys your flowers because y'all do a lot of work in the community. And, can't even speak to, just how many hours you put in because it's a lot of work, y'all. I don't know. Do y'all ever sit back and reflect on any of this stuff or just put your head down and keep going?
I think we just keep going. It's and I look at myself and then I see, Morris and his coaches in action. This is something we love doing. This is our life. Really it is. It's a job, but you never look at it as a job. You look at it as the opportunity to be around kids and to help them. And I saw that this year with my own son. Playing for Morris and just seeing the impact it had on him. So that's the beauty of this, is that you're out there every day, and whether you become a mentor or something to these kids, it's important. And an event like this is, I've seen it last year firsthand, and I've seen it other years. It's a really special event, So if you're still thinking about it, if you see it on our website or our social media, you can still register, which is really cool because we still have some openings. So it's just an amazing event. And if you're a high school baseball player, this is the event you want to be a part of.
Absolutely. Yep.
August 5th, August 6th at the Stick. You don't want to miss it. As Tommy just said, slots are still available. I was about to say tickets, but slots are still available. So make sure you go on the website right now. Mookie Wilson is going to be there. Even if you don't want to participate, you just want to hear somebody speak, a guy like Mookie Wilson, just come out, participate. A lot of great work. Thank you guys, as always, for coming through the studio. I know it won't be your last time. Hopefully it's not going to be your last time. Thank you guys. Morris, Tommy, Diversity in Baseball, 7th Annual in a few weeks, August 5th and 6th, again, at the Stick. All right.